I'm lucky. People always just tell me how dope they are, you know what I mean? They're polite, they're respectful. I got some amazing kids, man. I don't beat around the bush with them. I keep it as real as I can, as they need to, with the medical stuff, with the epilepsy and the diabetes and everything. They know if they're not locked in.
We came up with the idea of exchanging chores. And then every Sunday we just like go down, so then she would be on baseboards in the bathroom, I would be out.
They're on it, you know what I mean? They're on it and they have their own little routine that they do, you know? Three years ago, man, they were really sick. They were really sick, man. They ended up, the first night was tough because it was like, you know, trying to like figure out, you know, what's like what the heck is going on, you know? First night was tough. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie, man. The first night was tough. It's always been like, they've always had like constant like seizures. You have to like be on them, you know, like keep an eye on them all the time. Like, it doesn't matter where we go, what we're doing. I used to hold both of their hands, you know, like at all times. Even like when they're sleeping, I would just be sitting there watching them, you know? That was like the worst month of my life. They were in bad shape, man. We were in the hospital, trying to, you know, heal them back. And that's when the recovery started. Girls were in the ICU, so it was like a long process. A few years has been that process to get them back, you know, get them back right. We got them back, you know, got girls back healthy. Boom, we start working out. They're healthier, they're stronger, they feel better, they're not having seizures. I got to start working as a behavior tech, and now I'm working with kids, you know, with disability, you know, with medical and developmental disabilities, right? And so this is like what I've always wanted to do. I've always like mentored and coached and stuff like that. It just lit a fire in me, you know, like, and my kids want to do that.
Dr. James Williams, I am the Executive Director of the ARC of King County. The ARC of King County is an organization that is dedicated to promoting and protecting the rights of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we do that in several different ways. It's through services, through advocacy, and through supportive housing environments, both services and places like this. We've recognized over the last several decades that people with disabilities, they need to have the opportunity to live, whether that's independently in a studio or with a roommate in a 2-bedroom. And in this unique project, they have that opportunity because they now have an option to live independently with support that they need, but independently. A couple of things really make it unique. One of those is the fact that we have staff that are providing services not only in the building, but we are literally downstairs. This idea was born, that Mercy could partner with the ARC of King County to bring together the services and the affordable housing needed for people with developmental disabilities. The ARC, we are experts in promoting and protecting the rights of people with IDD, and we're great at the services, we're great at the advocacy. What do we not have? We don't have developers. We are not developers. We don't have the capital or the expertise to develop a project. We really needed a partner that had that vision and expertise, and we found that partner in Mercy. Mercy Housing has that expertise, this incredible development team that knows how to do that. They know how to bring that project to life and bring it from a drawing on paper to reality that we're standing in. And Mercy was invaluable in doing that.
Thank you for welcoming us and them to your beautiful city. Connection Angle Lake also marks our 6th project with Sound Transit. Centering homes around walkable and reliable transportation is important. It provides greater mobility, less isolation, and yes, more connection.
This event is so important for so many reasons. First and foremost, it provides 130 units of affordable housing for families in SeaTac. It's the first kind of project in the state that has housing specifically for folks with intellectual and developmental disabilities that's made specifically for them, but is part of a larger community, so that they can feel connected and welcomed and part of something bigger and and something really important.
Finally, they got a place, you know, that they could call home. And that's what they wanted, and they love this place.
So I wrote a poem, and it's called Journey. I have recited, but I wrote it down just in case. I always wanted to travel, but my voice was never heard. Then again, things needed to stay in line, so right then and there, I escaped inside my mind. I went to places I always wanted to see. I went to places I always wanted to go. In my mind, I was free.
Home is a big part of our lives, right? We spend most time at home and in work. And if we can't access one or the other or both because they're so related and connected, it not only takes away that sense of pride, it stifles our ability to grow as human beings, to be the best parents, the best mothers and fathers, the best brothers and sisters that we can be. And this project enables that and does it in a beautiful way and does it in a place that you're proud of.
I definitely want to give like flowers to just everybody that has been there through this walk with us. You know what I mean? There's been so many people, man, like just the whole crew, man. We're indebted, you know what I'm saying, to them. And then Miss Khadijah Toms with the Ark, and just her helping, you know, just helping us out how she did and just leading us here to Mercy, just how it all just came together. And she was like, God sent, they all are, for real, man. Like when we see them, my kids, they just like reach out, start hugging, you know, hugging them. Like my daughter don't pass Margaret downstairs without giving her a drive-by hug, you know what I mean? Every time she goes by them, and I'm forgetting people too, man. There's so many people, dude, but to just be able to like smile like that and take it all in, to come in and they run into the rooms, that's my room, that's my room, that's my, you know what I mean? They got to do all that, and just somewhere that, you know, they can be like, you know, this is ours, you know, this is ours now.
All of us has a journey that might be the same or different, but can teach us something beyond explanation, only appreciation. All of our journeys starts within our hearts. Thank you.